You know what's funny? Almost everything I say in a video comes from my mind. Obviously, I watch other videos too, but what I'm saying is, especially when I'm running and I don't listen to music anymore, I just talk to myself in my head to distract myself. And to be honest, I'm used to it. No joke. I mean, when you grow up your entire life without any friends whatsoever, you talk to whoever you can. And the only person I felt like I could talk to was myself. Because I'm me, I understand me. Or, when you're young, you think you understand yourself, but you really don't. You have a tiny perception of who you are. And even that is probably false. Because when you're young, you're more easily manipulated. Whatever, my point is, whatever videos you see, those words, I'm not saying I say the exact same words in the video, but those words have been through my head. Like, I've literally talked those topics to myself in my head, and then I say it in a video. But in this video, I wanted to talk about a completely different topic than usually talk about. I usually talk about discipline, motivation, hard work, etc. Or well, I started to a couple of weeks ago anyways. But today I want to talk about rapping and how, like, the difference between certain rappers. So let's start with my favorite rapper, just so you can guys understand where I'm coming from once I get to the part where people will start hating on me probably. So my favorite and pretty much the only rapper and artist I listen to is NF. You can search him up if you don't know him, but he's very successful. And my point is, he is nowhere near as successful as he could have been. And by that, I mean that, he didn't follow the trend. He didn't rap about things that would have made the most money, that would have made the most traction or the most followers. Like, he rapped, and still to this day he raps about real things. He raps about real life. And that's why I say, like, most rappers, and this is the part where people will hate me or start hating on me, even if they, not gonna comment anything, they're gonna think in themselves like, who the fuck is this guy? But most rappers these days shouldn't be as famous as they are. And in my opinion, and this, I mean this without any disrespect whatsoever, but Drake, Kanye, I listened to their songs, not because I liked it, but I listened to their songs just so I can have an honest opinion. I'm not biased, I did not want to talk about their music and say nor positive and nor negative things about their music without actually listening to their music first. It's like saying you don't like milk, but you've never drank milk before. How can you possibly know you don't like milk if you've never drank milk before? So, I gave myself, some time to listen to the music. I give a chance to them, quote unquote, to their music. And I don't know, all they rap about is money, partying, drugs, and I'm not just talking about Kanye and Drake here, by the way. So I'm just saying, like, a lot of rappers these days, their songs have no meaning whatsoever. They rap about money, sex, drugs, partying, addiction. I mean, Juice WRLD, all he rapped about was drugs and girls. And although, he had a few songs that I liked it a little bit, but like when I listen to those type of music, or when I used to listen to, I don't listen to those type of music anymore. But when I listen to them sometimes, I'm like, why do people listen to this? And then I realize that eventually most people just want to be like these rappers. Not necessarily being a rapper, but they want all the money they have, they want the girls they have, they want the car they have, whatever. And so that's why these people are so famous. Because nowadays the average person is so uninteresting, so lame, so not successful, that they listen to music like this to make them feel like they have that life. It's like when people watch shows about someone else's successful life, they think they can never have that for themselves, and yet they still watch those videos so they can feel that lifestyle, they can see that lifestyle. But anyways, I'm not hating on Drake or anyone, I'm just stating my opinion. So you can hate on me all you want with your words, that's completely fine.